Hello, my lovelies, B from Be in Control. And today I wanted to talk about a great analogy that I heard about anxiety. And I thought it was so incredibly appropriate and so clever, actually. So someone said that anxiety is like an alarm system, okay? So most of you probably have an alarm system in your kitchen, like a smoke alarm, right? So this is anxiety, the smoke alarm. The smoke alarm comes on to actually to tell you, to communicate with you, because this is your mind, your body trying to communicate that something's not right. Something is not right. Probably something that happened that tried to release itself. There is some stored emotions. There is a situation that happened in your life. You maybe consciously, sometimes it can happen that you will not remember if it was very, very traumatic, because your mind will try to protect you. Your mind's only job is to protect you, and it's protecting you by wiping the memories, okay? So the alarm comes off, yeah? And the alarm is trying to tell you, trying to communicate with you, okay, there is this situation that happened in your life that we stored in, keep it for later, forget it for now, little box. Okay, I think you are ready now to release these emotions. You are ready to face it, because you will have to face it one day. If you don't face that, the anxiety, the panic attacks, all those emotions, that situation that you don't verbalize it, you don't go through it into therapy and so on, will be stored in your body. And when emotions are stored in your body, that could cause disease. There's a great book about this, Louise Hay, Emotional Causes of Disease. Incredibly eye-opening. So we have the alarm system, the alarm comes off, and what people do, okay? And I don't blame people, because when you go to the doctors, you trust the doctor, right? And the doctors sometimes, and I have the utmost respect for any physician out there, any doctors, but sometimes the doctors don't even know what to do with it, right? You have anxiety, okay, here's some pills. And it's like you taking out the batteries from the smoke alarm, okay? You just numb it, okay? But the smoke is still going on. The fire in the kitchen is still going on. You just taking the battery so you don't have to hear it. The medication is numbing you out. But at some point you will have to face it. You will have to face it. And I'm not an advocate for medication, but there are situations that maybe for very short space of time, medication it's a great solution. Let's say that, I don't know, there is a mother and a son committed suicide. You know, it's such a shock. It's such a, I don't know, maybe there was a family and the son didn't come back from a war or something, from the military, or there is an incredibly traumatic accident and someone next to you dies. You know, there is so many different situations that are so incredibly traumatic that maybe that medication for very, very short space of time, just to help you out to cope with that pain, might be a good solution. But it's never a good solution to take antidepressants for 20 years and don't deal with the pain. Okay, that will not solve it. In the long run, it will not solve it. And you become a zombie. You don't have feelings. You don't have emotions. You are numb. That's not how you want to live your life. I want to encourage you to find it inside you. I want you to start dreaming. That's why I'm here. Okay, so when we take medication, this is us taking the batteries out of the smoke alarm. Now, what happens when people are afraid to face it? And I tell you, 9 times out of 10, it's not as scary as you think. Once you find out what's the root cause, what is causing you anxiety, what is causing your panic attacks or the flashbacks, is not as scary as you think. Because you don't know it, you don't know how to deal with it, you don't have the tools to deal with it, and that's why it's so scary. But when you have someone to guide you through it, when you have someone who can support you and be with you and actually explain to you what's happening, why is it happening, what to do about it, then you have the tools, then you have the confidence to let it out, and you know how to deal with it. Okay, so healing anxiety is actually, it's possible. It's not that complicated, but you have to get to the root cause. You have to understand why and what happened, why is it affecting you in this way, and how to release it, how to let it go. So when people are too scared to face it, there's loads of people that struggle with addiction. Okay, and I'm not just talking about addiction to drugs, to alcohol. It can be addiction to sex. It can be addiction to porn. It can be addiction to shopping. It can be addiction to even gym. Loads of things. Lots of people think, oh, you're going to the gym every single day. It's another form of addiction. It's another form to cover things up because I don't want to deal with it. So this is like you taking a pillow, the alarm system is going off, okay? You are taking a pillow and you duct taping it. Another no, okay? But the kitchen's still on fire. So what are you going to choose? I hope this analogy helps you inspires your imagination. What could have happened to actually cause your anxiety? And I don't like to call it yours, because once you call something yours, it becomes yours. It's the anxiety. Okay. So I hope this helps somebody. And if you have any questions, just comment below.